It's Dr. Jade. I'm here going live randomly, or sporadically I should say, because I got asked a really interesting question the other day in my direct messages, and that was, Dr. Jade, why are you starting your own primary care clinic? Why are you starting your own direct primary care clinic? And I'm getting that question quite a bit, so I figured I would tell you my top 10 reasons. I mean, I feel like there's so many reasons, but I figured I could consolidate them into top 10 reasons I am opening NSPIRE Primary Care. And as you can see, I am making health a lifestyle out with baby Alea on a busy street. So we're walking, and so I will have cars in the background, but that's fine. So hey everybody that's joining. Okay, so my top 10 reasons that I am opening NSPIRE Primary Care. I'm a little winded because we're halfway through our walk, okay? So bear with me. All right, number one is that our healthcare system is broken. Hey, I see you joining. I'm going over my top 10 reasons that I'm opening NSPIRE Primary Care. I was asked that question. So number one is that the healthcare system is broken, and I am going to go over in the next few reasons why that is and what that means. So reason number two that I'm opening NSPIRE Primary Care is that I no longer wanted to do 8-minute visits with my patients. And a lot of people don't know that doctors are actually, they get time restrictions on how long they can be in the room with the patient. And visits are typically 15 minutes, and the doctor is typically required to be in the room for 8 minutes. So that's a standard. And doctors can be penalized if they're in the room longer because it puts them behind and doesn't allow the system to make as much money if the doctor isn't running room to room to room quickly. You know, the more patients you see, the more money it generates. So as you can see, that's why there's an 8-minute time limit. And I did not like practicing like that. So that's why I'm opening NSPIRE Primary Care. One of the reasons, because I can have 30 to 60-minute visits unrushed. And another thing we had to do, because you can only see patients for 8 minutes, is tell patients that, sorry, we can only address 2 to 3 things in the visit today. What are your top 2 complaints? I didn't want to do that. No, that's, you know, patients spend all that time to come see the doctor, and they shouldn't be limited to how many things they can ask the doctor in a visit. So all of that's reason number 2. So again, back to the top 10 reasons I'm opening NSPIRE Primary Care. Hi to everybody who's just joining. You're joining me and baby Alea on our afternoon walk, and we're halfway through the walk. We're actually going up a hill, which is why I am winded, and I am 3 weeks postpartum. So that's another reason I'm winded. So bear with me, and we're on a busy street. Okay, so you'll hear cars. All right, number 3, reason number 3 why I'm opening NSPIRE Primary Care is because I no longer wanted to see patients booked and double booked back to back to back, over 20 patients per day. Patients wonder why your doctors are always running behind in clinic. Every patient, you pretty much have to say, I'm sorry I'm running late, but because it's unrealistic to see patients in 8 minutes, like we just talked about, you naturally will run late. But our healthcare system crams as many people as they can into the work schedule for the doctors. So I didn't want to do that. So with my practice, NSPIRE Primary Care, I will have maybe 5 patients per day because we're doing 30 to 60-minute visits, totally unrushed. It can be from the comfort of your home. You can be virtual. You can be texting me and baby Alea right now because all of my members will have my cell phone number, okay? And will be answered at any time during business hours, right? So that's amazing, that direct access. All right, reason number 4 that I'm opening NSPIRE Primary Care. Because your primary care doctors are actually trained underneath all the different specialties. Part of our training in residency is that we train with orthopedic surgeons, we train with OBGYNs, we train with all the specialists so that when you come to see a primary care doctor, we can have a wide scope of skills and procedures and knowledge that we're able to assess all in one place. And we'll know the appropriate time to refer to a specialist if it's out of the scope of our practice. However, in our system, because of how the system is crammed with patients back to back and the 8-minute visits, again, because of that, it forces primary care doctors to refer out to specialists more often, even when we don't need to, even when it isn't our scope, just because we don't have the time, because we have the time restrictions, right? So that's another reason I didn't want to refer out to specialists for things that are in my scope. You know, I didn't want to have to refer to a dermatologist to do a shave biopsy when I am trained to do shave biopsies. Okay, so that's an example. So that's another reason I want to do everything in one house and really practice the full scope of what I'm trained to do. And at NSPIRE Primary Care, obviously because of the unrushed 30 to 60-minute visits, we can do your procedures in-house, and it's also included in the membership, which is amazing, which will save our patients and members huge urgent care bills, save them huge emergency room bills because they don't have to go to those places because they have the time and the access to come to their primary doctor. Okay, so let's see, where am I? Number 5. Okay, number 5. The number 5 reason I'm opening NSPIRE Primary Care is because there are too many barriers between your doctors and your patients, okay, and their patients. And what that means is there's so much staff now that it's impossible for you to call a line and the doctor pick up the phone. That's just not going to happen because there are just so many barriers between the physician and the patients now. And I wanted to strip down that barrier. I wanted my patients to just text me, email me. Like, if you have a question, why would I need you to ask 3 or 4 other people before you just speak to me? That doesn't make sense to me, but that's how it goes in our system. Just waving to everybody. But that's how it goes in our system. I'm going to take a water break here too. So that's another reason I'm opening NSPIRE Primary Care, because that didn't make sense to me. I figured there's a better way for my patients to directly contact me to solve the problem that they want me to answer. And so again, another benefit of NSPIRE Primary Care. Okay, so number 6. The 6th reason I'm opening NSPIRE Primary Care. We're halfway there. I'm halfway up this mountain, which is why I am, we're going uphill here, guys. Thank you for joining us on our walk. Okay, so number 6 is I hate that there is a month or more wait to see your doctor, for my patients to see me. The average wait time to see a primary care physician is 30 days, you guys. 30 days. That's ridiculous. Like, if you have a problem today, how are you going to wait a month to see your doctor? You know, it makes no sense. That's why urgent cares are in business, right? Because you can't. You're going to have to see somebody, and that's where you're going to go. So, because that is ridiculous, and we'll get to why that is in my next point, in my next reason. But because of that, I decided, you know, with NSPIRE Primary Care, we will have same day, next day appointment availability for our patients that have urgent needs, because that's what patients need. When they are in need, they need to see their doctor immediately or urgently, right? So I'm excited to be able to provide that at NSPIRE Primary Care. All right, and my number 7 reason that I'm opening NSPIRE Primary Care is that your doctors are assigned, your primary care doctors are assigned over 3,000 patients per doctor, okay? And that is a huge component to all of the other things we discussed. That's why it takes a month or more to get in, because 3,000 people are assigned to one doctor. That's why, you know, there's 20 plus patients booked back to back to back, et cetera, okay? So I thought that was ridiculous. As a physician, it's overwhelming. That's why when you see your doctor, they may be asking you questions that you've already answered before. They may have a hard time remembering who you are, or what your name is, or what your family member's name is, or that your mom passed recently. Like, all these details that really contribute to the physician-patient relationship. It's hard for a physician to remember if they have 3,000 plus people that they are assigned to and that they're caring for. So I decided with NSPIRE Primary Care, I would only accept 600 patients max, because I know that that is a realistic load to provide people with quality care, know who they are, have a genuine relationship with them and their family. And that's how many people I can have, having my cell phone number and caring for all of that. So it's super exciting, right? Instead of 3,000 patients that your doctor is working with, which takes away time from you, 600, it's a small, relatively small in comparison, right, to the regular system. Family, more of a family feel, which is, to me, is what a family medicine practice and doctor should feel like. All right, so that's reason number 7. All right, we're almost there. We got lots of cars coming, so make it loud. You guys, drop in the chat where you're from, just so I know. And just so I know that you can hear me and that you're there. I see you guys there, but drop in the chat where you're from. And if you're from Las Vegas, join us at NSPIRE Primary Care. We are open. I'll tell you all the details at the end. All right. So anyway, drop in the chat where you're from, guys. Number 8. So we're going over the top 10 reasons I'm opening NSPIRE Primary Care. So number 8 is that doctors are incentivized to prescribe pills. And I'm a wellness-focused family medicine physician, meaning that I don't want to prescribe my patients pills if they don't need it, because every pill has a side effect. And most, over more than half of the diseases and illnesses we're seeing are chronic diseases that really stem from lifestyle, really stem from your nutrition and what you're eating, really stem from how often you're doing what I'm doing right now, exercising, right? So with NSPIRE Primary Care, I'll really be able to use my wellness coaching background. Many of you don't know, I actually have a background in the fitness industry. I used to be a group fitness instructor. I used to be a personal trainer. I used to work in the pharmaceutical industry as a pharmacy technician. I did all these things while I was pre-med and waiting to get into medical school type of things. And so all of that background showed me the importance of wellness coaching and wellness-focused the wellness-focused aspect when it comes to health and wellness, okay? So with NSPIRE Primary Care, we will have the time to go over wellness. What are you eating? How much are you moving? Are you smoking? Are you drinking? How are these things contributing to the symptoms that you have? And we are able to prescribe medication when necessary. And we're able to work on your wellness often. And I'm able to check on you with text message and be your accountability partner. That's my joy. So, it's more than just a doctor's office. It's also a wellness facility, right? A wellness family. So that's what I look forward to cultivating, the kind of culture I look forward to cultivating at NSPIRE Primary Care. All right, so I don't want to be incentivized to only prescribe pills, because what most people don't know is talking about nutrition with your doctor is not what the system calls billable. So the health system doesn't get paid if I talk to you about your nutrition and your fitness and your smoking. They get paid if I prescribe you a pill. So that's what I mean by incentivized to prescribe pills. And so number 9, no time. I kind of already touched on this, but my number 9 was that there's no time to discuss lifestyle and form that personal relationship with patients. So I kind of touched about that in point 8. And so number 10 reason that I am opening NSPIRE Primary Care is that because of all these things I just talked about, it all leads to a poor quality of care. And at the end of the day, I am in medicine to provide quality care to my patients, to help them feel better, to really work through the root cause of their issues, and to also see them transform their health, and to be a partner with them in that health transformation as their primary care physician. So that is what I'm here for, what I'm here to do. And I wasn't able to do that and to be that kind of doctor in the system, which is why I am opening NSPIRE Primary Care. Okay, so thank you for bearing with me being out of breath on my walk. Let's see how far we are now. My Apple Watch, it paused because I'm pushing the stroller with one hand. How dare it? Okay. 1.5 miles. So we're at 1.5 miles. Baby Alea is trying to get hungry on me. So let me wrap up here by telling you how to join Inspire Primary Care if you are in the Las Vegas community. A question I've been getting quite a bit is, what if I'm not in Las Vegas? Can I be your doctor? Can you be my doctor? No, I'm licensed in the state of Nevada, so I can only be your physician if you are in Las Vegas or Nevada, the state of Nevada. However, I do wellness consulting where I work on wellness with my patients using my inspired health method, which has helped transform the health of hundreds of people. It's been amazing. So if you are interested in wellness consulting, there's a link in the bio that you can email me and book that. However, and you could be from anywhere and work with me on your wellness, okay? Through wellness consulting. Okay, that's a one-to-one coaching program. Now, if you're in Las Vegas or Nevada, however, I can be your physician, your primary care physician at Inspire Primary Care. So the way to join our page, first of all, at Inspire Primary Care, and you'll see more information there. NSPIRE is where you enroll. There's a motorcycle coming, so it's about to get really loud. So give me a second. All right, Inspire Primary Care. I spelled Inspire. Oh my God, there's a bird. I do not like birds, you guys. There's lots of birds. Okay. Okay. That bush just had like 20 birds. Okay, anyway. So we spell Inspire without the I because my last name is Norris. So we did Inspire, NSPIRE Primary Care. So InspirePrimaryCare.com is where you go to pre-enroll to Inspire Primary Care. Okay, you just click on the huge pre-enroll button and follow the steps. I did a live video recently and it's on my YouTube page where I show you the steps on how to pre-enroll. It's really simple. You just click on the pre-enroll button and follow the steps, okay? And so, let's see, what else is there? Yes, the pre-enrollment. So our pre-enrollment is open for one more week, you guys, until February 1st. Maybe it's a little over a week. But the benefits to pre-enrolling is, of course, you secure your spot, but we do have an enrollment fee for your onboarding once our doors open in February. So if you pre-enroll before February 1st, that enrollment fee, which is $99, is waived, okay? Which is great because we all like to save money. So if you or your family or anyone else in Las Vegas are looking for an excellent primary care physician, and really a physician that is more like family, okay? If that's what you're looking for, please join Inspire Primary Care, InspirePrimaryCare.com. Let me know if you have any more questions about this. It is a membership practice. It is the direct primary care model, and I can go over more about what that is. It's very detailed on my website on how that works. So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you guys for joining Alea and I on our walk today. And let me pause the stroller, get a sip of water. But thanks for joining us today, guys. And I look forward to caring for all of you in Las Vegas. See ya.